Hey friends, welcome to my blog SAHLA PARVEEN, and today I'm going to again, take question and answer session. So let's go to the questions. About your qualification, I am an MBA holder in marketing, and I am doing MSc in psychology. And I keep reading and I keep learning. It's more of my reading and the observations knowledge that I have, that I'm speaking to you guys in blogging or through training. And I have done few Reiki courses and lot of courses where I can acquire more knowledge. Job, okay. Now I don't have a specific job as such. I am a trainer, I am an author. See, whatever I that keeps me happy, I do it, and I do find a mode of income through it also. So I am happy in whatever I am doing, and I am having a small business too, and I am working on an online business too. That's again related to inspiration, because that's what my life is all about, I believe, and that makes me really happy. So I'm working on an online work also. സഹലയുടെ ലൈഫ് സ്റ്റോറി ഒരു ഫിലിം ആക്കിക്കൂടെ? Okay, someone is asking me, shall my story become a movie? Shouldn't we make it a movie? That's a good question. Even I like, because see, what you know, my story is beauty of purpose in life. Now, after that, it is actually 3 to 4 years. There are a lot of again beautiful things happening in my life, which I am writing in my the second part of that book, which is again very interesting part. Let's see if there is a scope for a movie too. How to overcome negative thinking? Simple: be positive, or just let it go. Whatever you're thinking, when you realize you're thinking something negative, just let it go. Think something positive. Watch a beautiful movie. Watch something positive, or talk to a good friend. See, the problem is we are focusing on, if you try to change the negative thing, nothing going to happen. So just let that go and focus on something else. Okay, so when you focus on something negative, it gets more and more negative. So just let that go and focus on something positive. Tell me about God power. God power. Now that's in my thought process, in my belief. God is an eternal energy that's controlling the universe, and that's what I have understood from my learning. And I believe in God, and I'm very much connected to God. Whichever religion you are practicing, whatever you're practicing, see, what I found is most of the people are have got in stuck in the religion, that they are actually forgetting to reach to God and know the real blessing of God. So God is something even beyond religion, or that's religion is a way through which you have to reach God. But most of the time, or at least sometime, in people are not reaching God. Before that, they are fighting that I am right and you are wrong. When you reach a stage that God, you are connected to God, I don't have to fight with anyone that I am right and you are wrong. When you reach that stage, I think you reach the with the God power, because you can feel God within you rather than searching for something outside. That's the point, I believe. You can realize God power. So every time when I start a talk, or every time when I go for a session, a training, there is one prayer that before I start my session is, God, please give through me something that the world needs, not something I know. So there are a lot of stages in my life where I spoke things which I even never thought I'm going to speak, or I never knew about it. But after the whole speech, I will get stuck and I think, when did I know about this thing, or how did I speak this thing, and all that. So I believe there is a power that's controlling the universe. How to become consistent? That's a very good question, and consistency is the base of becoming successful in life. Consistency comes when you have a clarity about your goal and where you really want to reach. keep reminding yourself about your goal, just giving affirmations that you have to reach, and then you will be consistently working. And do not let too many goals come to your front of you that you stop to focusing in stop focusing in one thing. So it's a difficult point. I am telling from my own experience. I am a multitasker, but when you become a multitasker, the difficulty is that you won't be able to complete everything in the given specific period of time, and when one is lagging, rest of the thing also get lagged. So being consistent is very important to achieve the target you want to achieve. How you became strong? I became strong because I wanted to become strong. I became strong because I wanted to prove myself that I can do something in life. Now, listen again. I wanted to prove myself, not to anyone else in the world. So, there is a point where I was weak. I was trying to satisfy the world. I was trying to make the world happy, and world around me was not happy. Doing everything I can, the world around me was not happy. So now I am who I am, and I think the world around me has accepted me as the way I am. So that's the best, and God is with me. So if you believe in God, and if you believe what you're doing is right, and if you're not hurting anyone purposefully, I think you are becoming strong. How to choose thoughts wisely? Now that's again, if the moment you are able to control your thoughts, I think you have control over your whole life too, because most of the time we are, thoughts are dragging us to different parts of the thinking process. So people get negative, people commit suicide because they are in wrong thoughts. So how to choose right thoughts? No, I don't know how to choose right thoughts, but whenever you know that you are in a wrong thought, get out of it. That's the point. Whenever you are in a wrong thought, just let it go. Let it go, let fly off. Focus on something is good, focus on something is beautiful. Whenever you're talking to someone and that person is talking too much negativity, stop the conversation, go to the next conversation, or change the person's conversation. Make sure that people around you are positive. That is the best way that you stay positive, because the kind of thoughts you're talking is going to actually attract and become a part of you. Okay, can you list best motivational books? I have already told in the previous video, I guess. Which influenced you a lot is Alchemist. Can you please share what all changes meditation and visualization brought in your life? Yeah, sure. Which audio do you use to listen while meditation? Okay. Please share more tips on this topic. I think I can make a whole video on this topic. It's a beautiful topic. Actually, I will do it. Meditation really helped me to focus more on myself, to forget about the world around me, stop myself from being compared to the other person. I am totally content with who I am. Those are things meditation helped me. And I am not listening to any videos or audios while doing meditation. I have reached a point where I am able to meditate without any noise, or whatever noise happens around, I am able to meditate with with grace of God. I am able to do that right now. And visualization meditation, yeah, I do practice. I have actually my own audios of visualization meditation. That's what I do practice, and it's powerful. It's worth. I'm talking from my own life experience. It's not from any learning or any book. Something, whatever I'm speaking in my life is more from my experience rather than what I have learned through books. So there are a lot of things I have learned through books. Maybe I will be able to convince you, but I don't speak much about those topics because I love to speak about things that are working for me, that really worked for me, and I'm very happy. Meditation and visualization really worked in my life, and I trust that process is truly what's happening. That's scientific, that's real. And once you start practicing, and once you start reaching that point of letting go of all the grudge and anger and all that, you will also reach in that position. Okay, so I have a lot of questions. I think this is, what is real love? Now, that is a beautiful question. Let me just answer that one question more. See, real love is a point where you are able to let the other person be the same way they are. You are not trying to change that person. You love yourself, you trust yourself, you believe yourself. That's real love. Most of the people think that being possessive, being selfish is love. No. In a true love, you will not try to control other person. Rather, you will always try to make that person as a better version of themselves, for themselves, not for us. So most of the time in a relationship, what we do is I try to change the next person because I want to be happy with that person. No, 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 the story doesn't work that way. Real love works the way, like, you let go the other person, become the way they are, and you trust your love that you believe that person will come back to you. Not you're just asking that person, you have to stay with me, you have to only love me, you should not look to the other person. That's not love at all. That's being selfish. That's being insecure of yourself. You don't believe who you are, you don't believe you're worth loving, that you're trying to hold that other person. So in so many, in Kerala recently, I have heard a lot of stories that the lovers in the lovers, or wife and husband, each person is killing the other person, thinking that that person doesn't love me, that doesn't person doesn't care of me. If that person love you or not, if you love that person, how can you kill that person? You should let go, right? You should let go the other person to become happy the way they are. So real love is being unconditional, just loving because you love, not because you want that back, just loving because you love. What is your biggest manifestation? What you failed to manifest? With the grace of God, I have got a lot of things that I have manifested. One thing, if I take fast, and if I tell, I wanted to buy a car just after completing my MBA, and within next 1 year, I was able to buy. If I say a physical something that I have got, I was able to buy the car that I had dreamt, and I had kept in my mind, with my own money, again with the grace of God. So that was one biggest manifestation. So if you ask me how did you do that, I really don't know. I was able to work, I was able to earn, and I was able to do that. Now, what you failed to manifest? There are a lot of things I had failed to manifest, which I have really struggled and I didn't get. But I don't take it as a failure now, because when I lost that thing, see, what I believe is, there are a lot of points, like a child, like a little girl, I just run and go and want to take some thing in a fire or something like that, and God just pulls me back. So I believe that's just God is just pulling me back because he want to give me something better. So I don't take it as a failure, and I'm happy for whatever it's not there in my life, because I am blessed with better and best things in my life. That's how I take things life. Maybe because recently I met one of my friend who have everything better than me, but she's not happy in life. I asked why, and she said she's not happy. And that's the time I was just trying to make her realize, see, I am happy because I am happy without anything, and whatever I get, I will be happy. So when you reach that position, I think you can become happier in life. Anyways, thank you so much, and if you have more questions, do put a comment on your video. I have answered almost questions. I have still questions, but the video is going to be too long. So thank you so much. Love you all and have a great day.